Hi everybody, I know I haven't posted a video in a while. That just means I'm taking a hiatus to grow in wisdom and stature. And that hiatus is now over. But what I want to talk to you today about is, why do people say that God causes horrible stuff to happen? And I had a chat with someone, I gave an answer, and I said, maybe I'll post a video about that. And this person said it would be a good idea. So that's what I'm doing now, right? And I mentioned that I used to think God gave me autism. Just think about that. I hate this thing called autism. I think it's horrible, yet I think God caused it. And I was miserable and angry. What did Jesus say? A good tree bears good fruit, a bad tree bears bad fruit. So yeah, because of what this produced in my life, I could tell it's not of God's thinking. But the reason we blame God for stuff, it's not just autism. It could be a car breaking down, a hurricane. It's usually with natural disasters, right? But it can be other stuff too. And sometimes sickness. But the reason we blame God for stuff is because we want to know it's not bad and think, well, maybe if it's from God, then there could be some kind of good thing about it. That's usually it. Now, could there be other stuff too? Yes. For example, if it's a punishment, then we're probably so scared of some form of death or corruption in the world that we want to feel like God's doing something, or maybe feel like there's some sort of revenge or dealing with the corruption, right? And so those are the two possibilities, right? For the corruption thing, it's homosexuality is usually the big one. But for that one, we know the answer is how Jesus conquered death through his death and resurrection. And wrong lane. Don't want to get on the highway just yet. I'm on my way to a Valentine's Day party for singles, or young adults, not targeting singles, but adults. Most of them are single. But so the whole thing with where was I? Oh yeah. So the whole thing with that is, so then we got we want to know it's not bad, right? And that's why I blame God for autism. Well, maybe it's a good thing. No, that doesn't assure us that it's not bad. I know that it's not bad because when I look at Jesus, nothing that came against Jesus could keep him in the grave, right? He had all this stuff come against him, and his heavenly Father raised him from the dead. And that means nothing in this world can keep me from the grave. Nothing can stop me from enjoying the life God has for me. And that's how I know it's not bad. And so, what's to blame if it's not God? Well, the answer lies in the cross, right? A type and shadow. It's a symbol. They call it a tree. Because, it represents the tree of knowledge of good and evil. That basically, because Adam and Eve partook of this wisdom, that's where all your troubles started. In fact, I'm going to a Valentine's Day thing, and maybe I'll talk about, it is at a church, by the way. It is a famous law preacher runs this church. But anyway, who knows? Maybe I'll even share some of that, what God's been doing through some of my dating struggles, how God's speaking to that. I do plan on doing a Valentine's Day video. But yeah, basically, all our trouble does stem from the knowledge of good and evil, and Jesus dealt with it at the root. We'll still see some of the fruit and symptoms of that wisdom until Jesus comes back and wipes out all death from the earth. That's why he's coming back, really just the final blow where, it's conquered, it's powerless, but we're just waiting for his rulership to fully manifest. Well, for now, though, it manifests in my heart, and it's cleaning my mind of that wisdom and guarding against that wisdom every day. So there you have it. Why people blame God for stuff, right? And it's If there's a very particular topic you'd like me to talk about, let me know. I can't make promises on how quickly or even if I'll do it, but I really, really do put a lot more effort into getting something done if someone recommends the topic. That's actually what happened with my commentary on A Christmas Carol. I'm James Michael Tuttle, and if you've seen The Empty Tomb, you have seen the Father.